We've been here at Town Hall a while and haven't seen a lot of voters, but that's pretty typical for an off-year election. Some of the voters that we did get a chance to speak with told us about the importance of exercising your right to vote. No injuries occurred during this high-flame fire, but there was a lot of damage. The lumberyard is a complete loss, along with sheds and some inventory and a Montpelier fire engine. The University Heights and Main Street intersection was identified as a high crash zone in 2018. This led students to conduct a study in 2019 and to bring awareness to what they say is a lack of pedestrian safety. Holiday season is beginning in the North Country with the Miracle on Margaret Street Parade happening on Saturday. This historic building, built in 1905, now offers 16 affordable apartments that serve people that were at risk of becoming homeless or were experiencing homelessness. Adirondack Rail Bike Adventures offers the front seat to nature. I'm in Plattsburgh High School in the Beta Technologies Mobile Dome, trying the Electric Aircraft Simulator. The midday hours may seem a little quiet for a festival, but don't be fooled, the party is just getting started. Barry's annual Heritage Festival is in town this week. This year, a sign of the city's resilience and rebuilding after devastating floods 2 months ago. Families of veterans gathered at the Vermont Veterans Cemetery to honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. Kenley Hiltz and Bella Downs are spreading the holiday spirit by giving out care packages at the Cancer Center at CVPH. The girls came up with the idea because they wanted to show people in the community how much they care about them.
Because we're being nice people and we're sharing how much we love them.
Bella's mother got in contact with CVPH to make this event happen in hopes to spread joy to those who need it. She encouraged the girls to dress up and help them put together the gifts for the patients.
We just thought it'd be really nice to give back to people who really could use some spirit lifting.
Amy Keith, an employee at CVPH that works with the patients, told me how much this means to the people in the Cancer Center and that the girls are truly making an impact this holiday season.
Some of them don't have much at home right now, so the little bit that is given to them is truly appreciated.
Kenley and Bella hope to dress up and bring presents to the patients next year, since they enjoyed seeing smiling faces of the people who received their care packages. In Plattsburgh, for ABC 22 News, I'm Jodi-Juliana Powell. This historic building, built in 1905, now offers 16 affordable apartments that serve people that were at risk of becoming homeless or were experiencing homelessness. The building now has updated mechanical systems, new windows and kitchens, fire safety and code upgrades, and thermal shell improvements. All of the upgrades cost more than $4 million. The money coming from multiple public and private programs. Thanks to a contract with the U.S. Housing and Urban Development Department, tenants will only need to pay 30% of their income.
This project, as Kathy just said, will provide permanently affordable homes, subsidized with rental assistance, in a downtown location with access to lots of amenities and services.
I'm on disability and I'm on a fixed income, and I'm grateful that they made it affordable for me to live here.
Currently, all of the affordable apartments in this building are being rented to those in need. For Fox 44 News, I'm Jodi-Juliana Powell. A fall Friday, and this group of young people are out fishing. But it's not a day off. These students are from Belkett, a school for special needs students, and they're getting an education. 2 students with a love for fishing came up with the idea to have the first Bassmaster Classic, where students are outside the classroom doing an activity they otherwise wouldn't have had the chance to do.
Aiden in June decided he wanted to come up with some sort of fishing day for his peers at school.
I just like the thrill of fishing, and I also like getting new people into fishing, and that's why I wanted to do this event, to get more people into it.
This turned out to be a fun event for students to learn something new, but Liam Luby, another organizer, told me it was not an easy process to plan.
It wasn't easy, that for sure. A lot of emails after emails, and then this how this thing happened.
Vermont Fish and Wildlife sent 2 members over to the pond to give students a lesson on fishing.
For the first portion of today's event, they did a 30-minute clinic on teaching kids how to cast, tie knots, different types of fish.
For some students, it was their first time fishing, and other students aren't new to this. Liam learned to fish at an early age.
5 or 4 around that age.
Friday was about new experiences, having fun, and they are excited to have caught fish today.
Oh my God. Give it a kiss, right? No! Now it's good luck.
18 students total attended the first annual Bassmaster Classic, and the Belkett School wants to encourage more students to come next year. In Colchester, I'm Jodi-Juliana Powell, ABC 22 News. The University Heights and Main Street intersection was identified as a high crash zone in 2018. This led students to conduct a study in 2019 and to bring awareness to what they say is a lack of pedestrian safety.
77 cars ran a red light and 583 students were crossing the crosswalk at the same time.
Students collected data earlier this week at times when the intersection reached peak traffic.
Crossing the intersection, you don't feel safe at all just because there's oncoming traffic.
After collecting data, students came up with a number of solutions to solve the issues they believe are putting students at risk. That includes lowering the speed limit and widening the sidewalk.
Creating a barn stance method of crosswalks, so that would include is where all cars stop at the same time and then all pedestrians can cross.
Students say there is a high risk of injuries at this intersection because cars are running red lights.
We can continue to call upon the city and continue to instate that this is a large issue and that so many students are crossing through this intersection and it's one that needs to have a change.
The findings were brought to the attention of the City of Burlington and UVM to encourage change. In the studio, Jodi-Juliana Powell, ABC 22 News. Skiers cannot contain their excitement for the start of the season.
It's just part of the celebration. So today we kicked off our 65th season here at Killington Resort. We are the first to open in Vermont.
Mount Snow, Okemo, Stratton, and Stowe Mountain Resort will follow Killington 2 weekends from now. Sam Mitchell of Woodstock said he waited months for this.
I've been thinking about it all summer. It's kind of like Christmas morning for me.
The conditions on opening day seem to meet expectations.
The conditions are pretty good.
It's groomed and it's not icy. I try to get up here at least 4 times a week, especially on powder days.
There will be plenty of days to get up here because Killington has a 7-month season, closing in June. But one of the key events this season is later this month.
We host the Women's World Cup of Skiing every Thanksgiving weekend where we have 30,000 to 40,000 spectators.
Day passes are available 7 days a week starting Saturday. For ABC 22, I'm Jodi-Juliana Powell.